Hey YouTube fam, I know I look a mess. It is after 2 o'clock in the morning here, and I wanted to come on and do a video because I got an update about my dad, and I'm going to kind of catch you up with what's happened. Around 3 o'clock today they told Lois and my dad they're going to move him or transfer him to a different hospital because the hospital he was in had no rooms available and wasn't going to have for a while. So we were waiting on him to be transferred to this other hospital and hopefully finally be given a room. At 5 o'clock, she texted me again and said they were still waiting for they transferred him to the other hospital, but there was no rooms available yet. Even after he got there, there's still no rooms available. I'm sure I look a mess, but it's the middle of the night. I was in bed, so forgive how I look. He had been transferred to the other hospital, but they still had the rooms available. And so they said she had no idea when he was going to get a room. Let's see. Finally, at 11:28 p.m., guys, 11:30 at night, he was finally put into a room in the ICU at this hospital. And they put him in the ICU because they were concerned about his blood loss and that he might take a sudden turn for the worse. They wanted him to be in ICU where they could really, react quickly and take care of him. They were watching his blood levels to see how much blood he was losing and what his blood was doing, that kind of thing. And I asked her, I said, are they allowing him to eat or drink anything? And she said no, just ice chips and his IV. And that just immediately made me angry because even though I know that's the right thing to do, when a person is losing blood during bathroom, bowel movements and stuff like that, you don't want to give them a lot of food because that'll make them use the bathroom even more often and make them lose even more blood. So I understood that, but I also know when that happens to my dad, when he goes that long without eating or drinking anything, that it takes him twice as long to recover from the hospital stay once he's home. Because he's gone without food for so long, his body is so weak. And so hearing that they were giving him just ice chips in the IV really upset me, but there's nothing I can do. I understand why they're doing it. At 12:30 in the morning, Lois texted me. Of course, I've been texting her off and on all evening. She said she was going to wait in his room until the doctor comes in, because the doctor was going to be coming in soon. She said, wait until the doctor gets here so I know more about what's happening and what they're doing. So, that she texted me that at 12:20 in the morning. And at 1:45, she texted me again and said that she just got home. And I thought she was going to be staying up there at the hospital with him. But I guess he urged her to go ahead and go home. So she said that they were sending up mashed potatoes and soup for Dad to eat as she was leaving. They were sending up food for him to eat. And that was just like a weight off my shoulders. Like, oh, thank God they're letting him eat something. So he has mashed potatoes and soup and probably like some water or juice to drink, I would imagine. She said he's doing a lot better and will probably go to a regular room in the morning. So he'll be leaving, if everything goes okay, he'll be leaving the ICU and being put into a regular room. They said it doesn't look like he'll need any blood. And I texted her back and asked her a couple of questions, and she ended up calling me. She called me and said that the doctors said they aren't sure why he was losing blood through his stools. And they offered some theories as to why it happened and that kind of thing. And so it's one of those things where it's not just black and white. This is what happened. This is why it happened. This is, it's like, well, this could have triggered it, or this could have triggered it, or this could have triggered it, or it could have happened because of this over here. So there's different things that may have caused this whole thing to go on. But he's doing well. He's not going to have any blood, no transfusions or anything like that. The amount of blood he loses in his bowel movements is becoming less and less, and that's a really good sign. And so she said that, as far as from what she knows and understands, he'll probably be sent home in a couple of days. Because he's responding well to the medication they're giving him, to the IV. He's getting food sent up to him to eat. The blood he's losing is becoming less and less, but they're going to keep on checking his blood levels throughout the night to make sure it stays that way. And I wanted to update you guys as soon as I heard, because I promised you I would. And I was when she texted me at let's see what time was that. When she texted me at 12:20 and said I'm going to stay in the room until the doctor comes and talk to him, I knew that I was not going to let myself fall asleep until I heard from her again and knew what the doctor said and how Dad was doing and got a full update. So I'm in bed by 10 o'clock at the latest. Usually I'm asleep by 11:30. So I stayed up for an additional hour waiting to hear from Lois. And she called me and we talked for almost half an hour. She said she wasn't able to take any of her medication today. She has pain medication she has to take on a regular basis because her fibromyalgia, her arthritis pain is so bad that it just causes her to just be in agony. And she hadn't been able to take any of her medication today. So she said her legs had swelled up and she was hurting so badly. She was just in all kinds of pain and so tired. So I talked to her for a while and I'm like, you go ahead and get some rest. And I guess my dad's ordered her to sleep in tomorrow and get some extra rest. So, and of course I'm up until 2 o'clock in the morning. So of course I'm going to be sleeping in tomorrow and getting extra rest too. But she said she has her daughter, her son-in-law, my brother. She has people that can bring her anything she needs at the hospital that can help, get Dad, bring Dad home when it's time for him to come home. She's like, there's no reason for you to come up here because, we have people here. We have my daughter, my son-in-law. We have your brother. We have the company that's staying with us, and they're all able to help us with whatever we need. So knowing that, knowing that, and knowing my dad's improving, when they're letting him eat finally and drink something finally besides ice chips and whatever's in his IV, it's just like a huge so. Your prayers are working, guys. Your prayers are working. Your prayers are God's hearing you, and it's making a difference. My dad is doing good enough to order Lois to go home and go to bed, and order her to sleep in tomorrow morning. So, but she said he was doing fine. He's not in any pain. He's resting comfortably. He's in good spirits, and so I just wanted to update you guys and let you guys know. I told Lois, I said, sleep in tomorrow, sleep in as late as you want to, but when you're back at the hospital, let me know how Dad's doing. She promised me that she would. And so, she's just amazing. Her love for my dad just is one of the most magical things I've ever seen. I mean, the love they have for each other is real. And she takes such good care of him. And she's not afraid to go off on the doctor, go off on a nurse if she needs to. She'll get in people's faces and tell them off if need be. And I love that about her, because my dad's not that way at all. He won't ever, complain about anything, even if he truly doesn't. But she is not that way. She will tell him off if she needs to. So I love that she's there for him. I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to go back to bed. I'm going to get some sleep because I know my dad's okay. He's doing good. He's recovering. He's able to eat and drink, and he's feeling better. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I love you guys so much, and have a good morning, night, morning, whatever it is for you. And I will making a video as soon as I hear anything about my dad. I will update you, but your prayers are making a difference, guys. Thank you.